football results today?
I did not.
Following
A
what?
couple of upsets, yeah.
I think we have to go live.
Yep, we're
We're
good.
live.
Okay. Okay, we're set. Okay, I'll call the Architectural Review Board for Town of Mount Pleasant to order for March, it's too far, too close. For March 20th, 2025, and we'll have the first applicant. Now, we're going to take this all in one, as three applicants.
Yeah, they're doing the same for all.
It's all on one sign, right? We'll take them one at a time, I guess. So the first one is the Piedmont Plastic. I guess we had approved that as a single sign on the stanchion. Is that kind of where we are?
You're talking about the building signs right now. Michael Sanfilippo with Sand Signs and Awnings. I'll be representing for all three of these applications.
Yeah, right,
Yeah. Piedmont Plastics was already approved.
Yes.
That exists.
right,
These two, the next one is for Immortal Fitness
right,
and Healy Electric.
right. Okay, now, did Piedmont Plastic sign move or anything? No, it's on the same stanchion, or,
Same spot,
okay,
same spot. You can see we're going to be putting the Immortal Fitness above it.
okay, I see.
So we took, Simone took a single tenant building and turned it into a multi-tenant building, as you're all aware. So what we tried to do, we tried to keep consistent with materials and letter heights all throughout the property. You'll notice that Immortal, Piedmont, and Healy are all within an inch or two of each other, same materials, readable fonts.
Do you have any pictures of the building now?
You have,
They don't have
can I-
Yeah, let me see it in front of me.
sorry.
No,
So this is the existing Piedmont Plastics, and this is
Right.
the Immortal
okay,
going above it.
okay. That's not on the building, right? Is that on the building?
Correct.
Okay, 'cause I thought it was a freestanding sign.
No, that's the other part of the application.
Oh,
Oh, well, it's the third application.
oh, okay. Now, just for kind of my own edification, is, I was up there when it was IBM in one building and before the school was there. What really does this construction consist of? The one building that was on one side of the road, or?
Well, you had 1 and 2 Zeiss. You also have the
Yes, that's true.
assisted living facility that's there. But they took that one large building and they've made it into a multi-tenant. You have offices in there, and now you have Immortal Fitness, Healy Electric, and there's still 2 vacancies that are there.
Right, and they're all in the same building?
It's all within the same building, yes.
Oh, okay, interesting. And then the school is across the road in their own building?
I don't know that.
Oh, okay, right,
Yeah, I don't know that for sure, sir, I'm sorry.
okay. All right, it's just for my own edification. All right, go what you're presenting. So, what are you looking for now? You're looking for the signs on the building?
We're looking for an approval for Immortal Fitness, single sign application for the individual pin-mounted letters, I believe at 14 inches in front of you,
Right,
which matches Piedmont below it. And
right,
then we're also seeking an approval for a 13-inch letter on Healy Electric. Both of these already received zoning approval on exceeding our square footage for the entire building.
okay. Now, these are, I'm still a little confused. These are on the building?
Correct.
Okay,
And we'll talk about the pylon sign after.
Okay.
okay, so basically, right now, we're just looking at Piedmont Plastics.
No,
No,
we're
all
looking
three.
at Immortal
You want to look
Fitness.
at all three?
Immortal Fitness and Healy Electric.
This
Okay,
shouldn't be on the, we already did.
Piedmont's
Okay.
already there.
okay, yeah. No, I understand that, but,
It's just existing conditions.
yeah. I thought we were looking at this the whole time, this three-piece sign, the sign with the three things on
No,
it.
he said he's
but-
gonna talk
Okay,
about that one after.
all right, so right now, we're looking at Piedmont and Immortal. All right, what are the lettering is how,
you have it in front of you, I believe it's 14 inches.
13 inches.
14 inches on the mortal.
That size, what is it? Is it something that's plastered on the
Yes,
brick,
it's-
or?
As I was describing to you earlier, it's the same material that Piedmont Plastics is, which happens to be a plastic, but in this instance, it's white.
And Walter, these are all non-illuminated.
These are all
Well, non-illuminated,
non-illuminated
with
signs.
questions, yeah.
And they get pin mounted from behind with individual pins, and they get pinned into the brick. So the sign will last them 20, 25 years, no
Yeah.
maintenance.
Yep.
Now, is there any reason one sign is larger than the lettering is larger than the others?
The letter heights are actually, the logo height and the letter heights are actually the same. It just happens to do with fonts. So when you take fonts and with different thicknesses and different strokes, sometimes they become longer or larger. It appears to be larger, but in all reality, it's not.
In other words, the two Ps are the same as the F.
The logo.
Oh, is it? The logo, so this is a little smaller.
And it's all in scale in proportion to their logo, which are corporate specs on both.
I got you. 17 feet high. Comments?
Just
Can I just pass this?
Oh, sure, I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
are the lights on the building?
Oh, they got a
that
copy
light this
there,
up,
so-
or-
I'll get
Take-
that.
Keep the copy there.
No, there's just the-
Yeah, that's the,
That's the you want tomorrow.
Thought they were gonna project.
no. Thank you.
Set to Immortal, and you guys have Healy.
Yeah.
So I'll give them Healy over here. And this is Healy, which is almost identical, so we might as well discuss them at the same time, and then you guys could vote it separately.
The Healy is on a different part of the
The
building?
different part of the building is on the left side of the building as opposed to the right.
And that's the right?
Yeah.
And you said you have room for, there's room for 2 more businesses? Is that what you said?
Here, or one larger one, depending, there's potential for 2 more. And this building is extremely large. And, you know, within our email, we should have had a picture of the overall building, and I
Yeah,
apologize
would have
that
been
that's not
helpful.
there.
Yeah. I've passed it, and I know, I think Home Depot used to have like a drop store there or something.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. I mean, it's an immense building. Yeah. So even if you did have a secondary tenant that came in there, or 2, you still have plenty of room for signage.
Yeah, it's several hundred feet wide.
Yeah.
Like, living on this side?
Will the future tenants be above all of these, like the names?
Depending on where their entry would be into the building, some of them could be behind the back, like Home Depot was there and they had no signage.
Right.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
it's
know
all
Home Depot
relative
was
to
up
the
in
tenant,
there.
whether they're retail or not.
Right.
Because Immortal has customers, Piedmont has customers, and Healy has customers that come on a regular basis. But there's at least 10 other tenants that are in there that have no signage.
Wow.
That just have small office space or small little storage space. They don't require customers to come.
Got it.
So you took an odd building and turned it into retail, office, so you got to accommodate both in this instance. And I apologize for not having a picture of the whole building.
Oh, it's okay.
I do think it's,
Okay,
not
we'll take a motion then on the first 2 signs, and then we'll discuss, unless you want to discuss the last one too, what is it? That one. No, I got
Can you vote
that.
on this?
No, you have this one?
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Oh,
That's Healy.
that's what yeah.
well, let's, yeah, it
Yeah.
is
Have you seen the,
quite bigger.
That's Healy Electric first.
We had 17 feet, that's 13.
No, the thickness of that.
Yeah, because he said the font, it's all in capital letters.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are lower in uppercase, that's why. I don't mind that.
Either. It's a big building.
this is so hidden, this place.
I don't even know where this is.
It's tucked in right behind the Chase Bank.
Healy Electric is the same makeup of same plastic lettering.
Yeah, I never go
I'm
in
supplied
there.
by Piedmont Plastics.
Yeah, it's not on the street.
It's on its way.
Oh, that's who makes the,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yes, yes.
Now, this has a little light above it, is that what that?
I don't know what's on the building, whether the building has building lights or not, but that has nothing to do with the signage.
Okay. And these signs are not illuminated?
Not illuminated. If you've been up there at night, it's,
No, I haven't, no.
Yeah.
That's what I should do.
you should,
Yeah.
because they've done a wonderful job up there.
Yeah. Now, where, just, again, just for my informational purposes, where is the long-term care in relation? Is that a separate building? Or is that part of
It's up
this
the hill
building
further.
too?
When you're going up to this building, you stay to the left where the long-term care is. This is
That's
to
the
the
same
right.
building?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not the same building. Oh, okay, that's all. That's right.
Yeah, good evening, James Karras with JMC. I'm here representing the assisted living facility and their signage component. It's a completely separate building. There's a driveway that turns off to the right at the top of Zeiss Drive as you approach the building with these signs.
Right.
So you turn to the left, continue up, and that's where the new facility is.
Okay,
Completely separate.
okay.
Okay, I think we have to vote on these signs first, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All right, so we'll do, we have different applications, so the first one will be, no, they're the same application, actually, 2420. No, they're not, 2420, 2427, and, I don't know, 25.5, I got you, okay. All right, so the Piedmont Plastic, I guess we've looked at, it's been okayed. You changed, I guess, the level of it, or did it just become lower and the other one went higher?
No, Piedmont's always remained in that spot, and and this board has approved it.
Yeah, right,
Yeah. The
okay,
next location,
That should be what?
okay,
Immortal.
and it happens to be that Immortal is on the second floor as well.
okay. So it's, so,
That's not on here.
No, it's a mistake.
Oh.
oh, that's,
Cross
oh,
out, cross out
Nice.
Piedmont Plastic and write in Immortal Fitness.
okay.
It went with
Right.
Sorry, that's why the question.
Yeah, we're very confused, okay.
At least I
We can
am.
proceed, we can proceed.
I thought it was my age, but.
No.
Okay, so we'll make an we're looking for a motion then to
Immortal.
do Immortal, which is not on here, that's the point, yeah, okay, I'll get that. Immortal Fitness,
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
okay,
There you go.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, just want to ask you my own question again, what kind of fitness place is this?
It's a full gym, but they do circuit training.
Yeah, I mean, is it a closed gym, or is it open to the public? I mean, to...
No, it's public.
To members?
Anybody can join.
Oh, okay.
They have an existing facility now that's small. This is going to be a state-of-the-art facility. I think it's 15,000+ square feet.
It's
Yeah.
not,
It's gonna be amazing.
it's not open yet then, is
Oh,
it?
not yet, in a couple
Not yet.
weeks.
They had a lot of construction and build-out that they had to do.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's great.
It's definitely going to be a destination. It needs the space.
Be a lot closer for me. Okay.
All right.
All right,
That one's
onward.
good.
So, the next one then we'll take, I guess that was a place for that. Healy Electronic Contracting one, that's on the end of the building.
Motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion,
I'll second, oh, there you go.
okay. Did you get the first and second on that? Yeah. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, then we're on to the, what is the next
This is
one?
the stack sign.
That's the ground. Oh, it's the, yeah, that's what I thought the whole
This is
thing
the
was.
stack,
Yeah, right.
stack sign.
This is down at the roadway.
Yeah.
It's there already?
No. Didn't they have an application?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, so good evening. Once again, James Karras with JMC, representing Shelbourne Healthcare, which is the assisted living facility developer. This facility is located at a shared driveway. It's shared with the Simone Building, which we just discussed the signage for. So based on the fact that it's a shared driveway with two tenants, a new shared monument sign is proposed to replace the existing sign that's down at the corner of Columbus and Zeiss Drive.
So this will be at the this will be on Columbus Avenue?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So last month, we were before the Zoning Board of Appeals to have them review the size of this sign. They did approve that. and it's proposed to replace, the existing pylon sign that's there in the exact same location. There's two evergreen plantings on either side of that sign. Those are being removed as part of this. And what you see here is the new pylon sign. So this represents, on the lower portion, the 6 tenants for the Simone building, 3 of which are occupied now. This has the Healy and the Piedmont and the Immortal Fitness tenants. And then on the top of the sign, Benchmark at Mount Pleasant is the operator of the new assisted living facility. So they worked out this design with, amongst the 2 property owners. They came to a mutual agreement, and this is what they'd like to bring forth to the town.
Okay, so you're looking for approval on this, or do we approve? Does the assisted living have a sign now?
They do not have any signage at this location.
At the foot, I didn't
Correct.
think so, no, okay.
Correct.
So this is a new, this portion of the sign is a new application, really?
Correct. Yes.
Because that's not really on the agenda, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing, it's replacing a monument.
Oh, I know it's the whole thing, okay.
Yeah, it's the whole structure. It's
Yeah.
the structure as a whole, as one. That's why we approached
Okay.
it, instead of doing it individually, and then we will set up a uniform way to go ahead and change these. So when a tenant comes in and out, if they're gonna have a building sign, they'll come in front of the board with the building sign proposal, and then they'll have this cut sheet.
And they could
which
slot
can
right
say
in.
1, 2, or 3. These panels are all removable. This way, there's no damage done, so over the years, unlike a lot of pylon signs which you see in town, this will not show the wear and tear, at least from changing vinyl graphics or whatnot.
Now, is this a double,
It's
double-sided?
double-sided, yes.
Is it illuminated?
It's indirectly illuminated. We have no power out to the site. So in order to do that, we're proposing solar lights at the top and a solar light at the bottom. This solar light will only throw light about 4 feet. This solar light will only throw light about 5 feet in that direction. We can control that. So lower tenants, upper tenants. What we did here is to try to create a little bit of air gap, match the stone columns, which, as you can see, here's the stone. This stone happens to match a sign which was approved by you board members
It was a
for
sign.
Benchmark.
Yeah.
So we took that stone to tie it into here. And in this way, we'll match it as we progress up the driveway, so you'll have some sort of association. But at least giving Benchmark a separate, it kind of looks separate, but it's still one unit.
That stone is also on the building itself, so all 3 signs coalesce and match.
But that stonework has not happened yet.
None of this
None of
has
this
happened yet.
That's what I think.
None of
Because
this-
it did say replacement of existing, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, replacing of existing signage, I think is what that
It's replacing the existing monument sign that's there now, and you turn in between the highway department.
you have a
and
picture?
Lakeville.
Yeah.
There's a monument sign that's there, they're replacing it with that, so they're taking that
So,
down.
here's your existing conditions, right?
Gotcha.
We just took and put this space available sign over the existing 7-foot or 8-foot monument sign that's there.
Right.
Right, so these 2 bushes will come, and you're probably looking at almost what the footprint would be.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So what height is it, is the finished product? then?
It's at 130, it's at 130 inches, so it's a little under 11 feet.
That was already approved.
And that was already approved by zoning.
Yeah, it came last month.
The stone portion is 11 feet, or the top to the?
No, the top.
The
top,
very
bottom.
top.
Yeah.
This is only, this section down here is only 7 feet.
Oh, okay.
This is only 7 feet. And then this up here is another 46 inches. So when you look at it in separate, in relationship to the Chase sign, which you see there, that's 11 feet. So it's in close proportion. Then you go further down the street, you have a 20-foot sign for Rose Hill.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Shopping center.
So below the Benchmark sign, what is that? Is that
Here,
a
yeah.
logo? No, on the actual logo, the orange, are those lines? I'm sorry, I can't see very well.
So-
What is that? Is that writing?
Yeah, this is writing, so it says Benchmark. at
Right,
Mount
that I
Pleasant.
can read, below it.
Benchmark Senior Living Experience.
Yeah, and then below that?
Assisted living and
Okay.
I noticed just for that bottom line, it kind of fades out. Is that intentional?
Probably.
That's probably
Yeah.
done as a design effect to show that it's a gold letter. If you look, if you see how their colors are, so my designer tried to do it like it's refracting light to make it look real.
Okay, I got
It's
you.
gonna reflect light with these colors. So here's your color palette of the sign along with the stone.
Got it. Okay.
So you can see that association. And then we took what Benchmark was setting forth, and I just pulled it down into here, giving them the black and white. Those will always remain that size. So when a tenant comes in, this is their area, that's it. You can't add another tenant.
That frame, what is it made up of?
This frame here,
Yeah,
it's a 2x2 welded aluminum tube, skinned with already aluminum.
it is, yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll make a shoe, top and bottom blind. These standoffs are fake, so it'll be blind fastened from the top and bottom.
Gotcha.
So you won't see any mounting. And this will get thrown away basically, and a new tenant will go on.
Yeah.
And the size, we manage all Simone's property, so the size will always remain consistent, and we'll just replace it.
Okay.
And it's still aluminum on the top, on your ballast on the
Sure.
outside.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Aluminum face, aluminum mounted leathers.
Right.
Is the assisted living facility ready to open soon?
Shortly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll be another couple months, but they're doing punch list items right now inside, so they're very close.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
We need that.
Yes.
Okay.
The
can-
aluminum is black, is this the finished color of the framing?
Correct.
Okay.
It'll be a satin black and aluminum.
Okay.
And realize this, if I was to paint it gloss in 3
No,
months,
no, no, I
in 3
know.
months,
Yeah.
it's getting satin to matte anyway because of, just the
Sun,
road.
yeah.
Just the road.
Yeah.
But satin is usually the way we'll go, most durable. It's a matte use baked on enamel finish, and
Yeah.
painted with paint blue.
Yeah, no, I agree.
These are router cut letters. This is a factory finish on the white aluminum. These standoffs are fake. They
Right.
will be three-dimensional, but they will not serve a function.
Okay.
Do you have a sign maker or you make the signs yourself?
I own Sand Signs and Awnings in Yonkers.
Oh,
So
you're
I've
a
been
sign-
fabricating
sign-
signs since I'm
okay.
15 years old,
Okay,
so long time,
okay,
long time. Sand Signs has been in business for over 30 years.
yeah. I'm fine.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, need a motion then on,
I'll move for approval.
okay,
I second.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Go
Thank you
forward.
very much.